Blood, Lexile 750L-A. When you fall and cut your knee, you feel pain. You might also see some blood that looks like a liquid. Blood is not just that. It is a mixture of solids and liquid. The solids are made up of three kinds of cells: red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. The liquid part of blood is called plasma. It is water and nutrients mixed together that form a solution. Our blood is very important for our bodies to grow well. It helps to keep us healthy. It gives us what we need, and without it, we would not be able to live. Plasma is a very important part of blood. It circulates the blood cells to all parts of the body. Each type of cell does a very special and important job. The red blood cells have iron in them, and they help carry oxygen throughout the body. The white blood cells help fight infection. The platelets help our body clot or clump up. This is good, because without it we would continue to bleed if we cut ourselves. People might not be able to survive if they get injured and lose a lot of blood. If this were to happen, doctors and scientists are able to save their lives by transferring blood from one person to another. Sometimes people donate blood because it does not harm us. It is safe to lose a certain amount of blood in one time. This can be done easily by a nurse. She uses a needle that is connected to a tube. The tube is connected to a small bag. The needle draws blood from the donor's arm. The blood flows through the tube into the bag. The blood that is donated can be stored for later use. If a person has been in an accident and needs blood, it can be taken from a blood bank. At other times, people who are having an operation or have blood condition might need the stored blood. Blood that is donated should be separated into parts before it is stored. The parts can then be used depending on what is needed. Scientists can do this with a tool called a centrifuge. Blood is first put into vials or test tubes and then placed in the centrifuge. The centrifuge spins very fast. The force of the spinning is so great that the blood separates. The liquid part is lighter and is called plasma. The heavier parts are the solids made up of blood cells. Once the process of separation has happened, the parts are ready for storage. Unfortunately, the white blood cells have to be used soon because they do not store well. On the other hand, the platelets store well at room temperature. The red blood cells need to be refrigerated, while the plasma needs to be frozen. After learning about blood, what it is made of, and how to separate and store blood, you can tell people about this amazing mixture that runs through our bodies. Number 1. Although blood cells are contained within a special liquid called plasma, the cells themselves are A. Gas, B. Liquid, C. Solid, D. Solution. Number 2. When you cut your knee, what part of the blood helps the blood stop flowing? A. Red blood cells, B. White blood cells, C. Plasma, D. Platelets. Number 3. What does the word circulates mean as it is used in paragraph 2? A. Sees through, B. Opens, C. Carries from one place to another, D. Stops the bleeding. Number 4. What do you think a lab worker would do with the red blood cells right after separating them from the rest of the blood? A. Put them in the refrigerator. B. Throw them away because they are not useful. C. Take them to the hospital. D. Put them in the centrifuge.